Today, the North Texas region is one of the fastest growing metro areas in the nation, ranking fourth among the United States' largest cities. A significant reason for this growth and success of the North Texas region during the past several decades has been our region's place as second largest aerospace cluster in the nation. Home to some of the industry's leading companies, as well as Alliance, DFW, and Love Field airports, aerospace and its intricate supply chain is the lifeblood of our regional economy. Central to the success has been our region's ability to provide a skilled workforce to meet the demands of these employers. Moving forward, our region's prosperity will continue to depend on building a workforce that can sustain and expand this important industry. Recognizing this need, the North Central Texas Council of Governments recently completed the North Texas Aviation Education Initiative study to explore aviation education resources and partnership opportunities in the region. The study reported the average aviation annual wages are 34% higher than total employment average wages.
In our region, in Dallas-Fort Worth, we have 250 employers that are involved in the aviation industry. Over the next 10 years, we're going to need 8,000 pilots and jet engine mechanics in order to sustain these employers being successful in our particular region. Just think about that. We've come across this opportunity with the Alliance Learning Center to potentially hook up with Hillwood, the Alliance Airport, and Tarrant County College and see if in fact we can put these elements together and create the opportunity or synergy necessary to sustain this. With all the private sector companies and manufacturing from Rolls-Royce all the way to L3, the aviation sector is the one I'm most worried about.
With more than 250 aerospace and logistics companies calling the North Texas region home, and with our region needing nearly 5 times the national average in aircraft manufacturing and support personnel, academic and industry leaders have come together to address some of the aerospace industry's most critical needs.
What we do is incredibly important. So our products save lives and preserve freedom, and our mission is to really make sure we're providing value to our customers who use our products for their missions. And we believe what's integral to that is having a talented, highly skilled workforce, a differentiated workforce that's getting harder and harder to find, quite candidly.
As we court even future employers that want to come to this area, first thing they ask is, what are you doing to develop the future workforce? What are your connections with schools and training opportunities? And that's why we're so excited about the possibility of having that center here in Tarrant County.
Logistics has become a much bigger part of what we do here at Tazel. So whilst people look only at mechanics, yes, we have a huge need for mechanics, and whilst we need them trained, we also need them retrained as the technology moves forward.
Recent uncertainty in the airline industry has created questions regarding the immediate need, but according to those in the industry, the growing gap of 8,000 available positions over the next 10 years is too big to ignore. Moreover, the region's facilities are barely meeting the current capacity, which is expected to continue to grow.
I think that when you look at what's happening in the industry, American Airlines are talking about outsourcing 30 to 40% of their maintenance. And the fact that they were last to file has meant that their competition has previously filed and outsourced all of that work. So the global capacity has been sucked up quite significantly. So as American Airlines looks to backfill that, then one has to consider the capacity that's here too. The facility is perfectly equipped. Whilst it's got a few decades on it now, it still stands out amongst these facilities globally.
I think we all recognize that we're behind the curve, and we're getting further behind the curve. And we brought in the private sector, and we sat down and discussed what we need to be doing as a region to address the opportunities, the career opportunities in aviation and aerospace manufacturing.
Since 1967, TCC has operated one of the most successful aviation maintenance schools in the country. We have established a legacy of quality and a history of success. Today, we have the opportunity to build on this legacy and serve our community by developing a world-class aviation and logistics learning center at Alliance, Texas, one of the nation's leading inland ports and the world's first industrial airport.
The beautiful thing I like about the concept of having the Alliance Learning Center, or the location of the Alliance Learning Center, is just because of the logistics hub and aviation hub that it is, fundamentally. There's 30,000 jobs up there. They're all tied in one fashion or another to the logistics side of things, and everything that is logistics typically has an aviation component to it.
TCC's purchase of land at Alliance, Texas to expand its successful aviation program at the Northwest campus is good news to us in DFW.
An Alliance, Texas facility would offer an unprecedented opportunity for our students to learn in an environment that would place them among some of the leading companies in the aviation industry and its global supply chain. The Alliance Learning Center would also give TCC the opportunity to expand our program to include new technologies such as logistics, composite materials, and emerging electronics, along with broadening our programs to include professional pilot training in partnership with the University of North Texas and Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. We simply cannot meet the demands of regional employers in our current and overcrowded facilities at the Northwest campus and Meacham Airport. The Alliance Learning Center would also provide the first TCC facility in Tarrant County's fastest growing area in far north Fort Worth and the Alliance Corridor. Our community and constituents have voiced strong support and a need for the proposed programs, not only to serve the local area, but the entire country as well.
Within the next month, I'll be going into the Navy. TCC's dual credit program offered to me by my high school has helped me a lot in preparing for my career as an aviation structural mechanic.
Being out in the industry, I can see how DFW Airport, Love Field, and Alliance Airport have a high need for aircraft technicians, and TCC provides that. TCC provides those students with the education and with the AMP license that they need to go out in the industry and succeed.
The entire economy and the citizens of the 16-county North Texas region will benefit from this world-class facility at Alliance, Texas. As the North Central Texas Council of Governments report explains, the economic success of this region directly correlates with the success of our aviation industry.
Well, the Alliance Learning Center is a very exciting opportunity.
I can't imagine anywhere else in the Dallas-Fort Worth region we could put together the partners necessary to sustain what is going to be a huge increase in aviation workforce in the next, say, 10 years.
What Tarrant County College brings to the table is a great deal of experience in dealing with the needs of business in this region. The type of specialized training that Tarrant County College has provided for decades has been invaluable. And it just makes sense to me for this to be enhanced for all the reasons, that we have talked about. And so I think it's very logical, and Tarrant County College makes all the sense in the world to me.